everyone, I'm going to have a decent sized update for you now really. I'm going to do it in 3 parts. I've had just over 40 films in the last few weeks. Quite a big haul, but a few off Amazon, a few off markets and things like that. But going to do it in 3 parts anyway. First part coming up, Scanners 2. Got Scanners 1 and 3. I didn't have this one for some reason, it was missing in the collection. Sort of bought it more to fill, to get the trilogy, but it's not a bad one. I did have it on VHS years ago. Yeah, not bad, not as good as the first, but this one here called Dark Feed. I think from the makers of John Carpenter's The Ward. Quite like the cover on this, like nice sort of lenticular case, sort of same sort of cover. But yeah, I've not watched this one yet. Don't know what it's like, but it looks quite good, looks decent. Bones. The Snoop Dogg one. Not watched this yet, but I did enjoy Snoop Dogg's Hood of Horror. I thought that was pretty good. Hopefully it'll be sort of similar to that, but yeah, I'll have a look at it, check it out. There's one of 88 films released. It's the first 88 films release I've ever bought. I know a horror fan man likes these. He buys a lot of these ones. I will check out some more of these. A lot of really good sort of 70s, 80s films on this label. But yeah, Tourist Trap, this one. I did have this on an old pre-cert video, like years and years ago. Been really hard to pick up recently. Found it quite cheap on Amazon, thought I have to get it. Very, very creepy film. Really, really good. Highly recommended that one. One for me from 1990, Jacob's Ladder. Another one I was after for quite a while. I think Tim Robbins is in it. Plays like a Vietnam vet, starts suffering hallucinations and that. Some of them really really freaky ones and that. Decent film, that, more psychological horror than anything, but a fairly newish film, this one. I think a few years old. Twix, which is I think Francis Ford Coppola directed it. It's like sort of like a gothic sort of thriller thing. Really, pretty good. Val Kilmer's quite good in it as well, I thought, so decent there. Tim Burton's Dark Shadows. Not watched this yet, but I've seen the trailer. It looks a bit more of a comedy. I thought it'd be a bit like the old 70s series, but it just seems a bit more comedy in this one. But it looks okay, it looks decent. One here called The Willies. I've heard quite a lot about this. It's like an anthology, I think 3 stories in here. Only 12 rated. It's probably a lot like Goosebumps, that sort of type thing. But I watched the trailer, it looked really good. Proper good cheesy sort of 80s horror anthology. Looking forward to watching that one. Stephen King's Rose Red. I think it's quite a while. This one like sort of 4 hours, I think, or something like that. I think it was like a mini series or something. But yeah, I quite like this. It was picked this up quite cheap from I think it was a charity shop or something. But I quite like the packaging. It's one of them cardboard ones that sort of opens out, 2 discs and that. Very similar to sort of I thought the Shining mini series, sort of the way they've sort of done the packaging. But yeah, that was like a couple of pounds. That was probably a decent pick up. That, not watched it yet. Identity. I suppose this is a bit more of a thriller than all-out horror, but I'll put it in the horror section. Yeah, it's not giving too much away on this, but I thought the story was really good on that. Really like the story. Good scenes in it, decent actors as well. John Cusack's pretty good in it. But yeah, I really like that. But I've seen it on Netflix, I think it was, and enjoyed it, so I picked it up cheap. House of the Dead 2, Dead Aim. I've had the first one for ages. It was a pretty poor film, the first one, but I've heard this one's a bit better, so it was only a couple of pounds, so I picked it up. I'll check that one out. Idle Hands, which is I'm not sure, I think it might have been from the 90s, I'm not sure, but yeah, not watching, more of a comic horror, that one. Better guy's hand gets possessed or something like that, but yeah, I've not seen it before, but worth checking out. The Exis 3. Picked this up on Region 1. I couldn't. It was really expensive. I couldn't find it at a good price for the UK one, so I picked a Region 1 release. I think it was about £2 or £3. This was really, but it's got quite a bit of money in the UK release. But yeah, really good. A lot better than the second one. And to finish this first part, Werewolf, the Beast Among Us. I think it's from 2012. That looks pretty decent. It's like a werewolf hunting type film. There's Stephen Rea's in it. One of the 2 people led, Queen, Stephen Bella. Yeah, it looks decent. I've seen the trailer. It looks okay. I'll give that a view. Nice quick update there. I've got another 2 parts to come, but I'll hopefully get them done as soon as possible. Thanks very much for watching. See you later. Bye.